great white shark washed ashore over the weekend.
Megalodon was able to evolve to its gigantic size because natural selection sculpted it that way.
Its teeth were huge.
6 to maybe 7 inches long.
It was one of the biggest predators of all time. You've got these massive razor blade sharp teeth.
Cutting out pieces, so they eat the animal in many bites.
Going for him! Fighting him! Look at the size of him!
Hold your breath to watch this beached Megalodon strikes unimaginable terror into the hearts of beachgoers. Megalodon ambushing a whale. Some tourists' camera lenses were ready to capture the untamed beauty of the ocean when a colossal whale was seen breaching the surface. Well, what transpired next was nothing short of a maritime thriller. The massive sea animal didn't jump by itself. Right next to it, a massive, frightening creature showed up. This enormous predator seems to be a remnant of a bygone era, a creature from long ago. Some argue it's the largest of its kind, but my conviction stands. It's the formidable Megalodon. What are your thoughts? Brazilian Megalodon. Almost a decade back in November, high above the Brazilian coastline, a routine Coast Guard patrol turned into something far from ordinary. The panoramic views of the shimmering ocean concealed an unearthly mystery. A huge, shadowy monster hidden beneath the water's surface was seen wandering. Let's play it again. The Coast Guard crew, baffled and anxious, then engaged in heated debates. Some insisted it was a Greenland shark, but it was uncommon for a Greenland shark to survive in Brazilian waters. And then, the rumors of ancient legends started to circulate in all its fearsome glory, emerging with the unmistakable silhouette of a megalodon. The legendary predator, believed to be extinct for eons, was real and very much alive, stalking the Brazilian coastline. Bitten in half. Where the waves whisper ancient mysteries, another chilling pattern unfolded. Not once, but twice, sharks were found gruesomely bitten in half, as if some monstrous predator had torn through the ocean's food chain. Some speculated it was a sea monster. Others pondered if a colossal, yet-to-be-identified shark species was to blame. But as the stories of these ominous encounters circulated, a name from the depths of time surfaced. The Megalodon, a giant of prehistory, some believing it still roamed the shadows. So, dear audience, where do you stand? Was it a sea monster, an unknown titan of the deep, or perhaps the Megalodon itself? Massive Megalodon. A beachgoer's beach serenity shattered in an instant when a colossal creature emerged from the sea. A Megalodon stranded on the sands.
Oh man, that's big! Never seen anything like it. That's gotta be like 70 feet.
Whispers of prehistoric sea monsters circulated. The legend of a Megalodon reawakened. But here's the jaw-dropping twist. Was it real or a brilliantly concocted hoax? The debate raged on. Some insisted it was fake, just a crafty ruse. Others swore by its authenticity, an encounter with a living legend. What's your stance? Is this footage the work of an expert illusionist or a spine-tingling revelation? Stranded shark. It's a fact, folks, that humans too can leave us in awe with their kindness and compassion.
Oh my. Babe, it's too dangerous. Don't be doing that.
Take, for instance, a moment etched in the sands of Florida's beach, where onlookers bore witness to a sight beyond belief. Amidst the vast sea, a colossal shark's presence emerged from the depths. Tremors of fear and awe swept through the observers. But here comes a poignant twist. The ocean's predator, with its wings flapping helplessly, seemed to cry out for aid. Without hesitation, brave souls summoned their courage, daring to touch the large shark. Their miraculous act sent the heavy shark back into the welcoming arms of the ocean. Great white sharks rescue. All right, folks, let's witness another mind-boggling tale. It's a sunny day, and out of the blue, a massive great white shark found itself stuck on the beach, giving nearly 100 beachgoers quite the shock. But here's where the story gets truly wild. These tourists, a mix of fear and determination in their eyes, decided to rescue the ocean's apex predator. They band together, each playing their part in an incredible mission to return the shark to its deep sea home. Mysterious carcass discovery. A typical day at Higgins Beach took an eerie twist when a mysterious carcass, resembling an ancient sea monster, emerged from the waves.
Carcass of an unknown animal found on that beach.
Beachgoers watched in surprise, their words muffled by the strange sight. Could it be like a prehistoric sea monster, or remains of some extinct creature? Suspense weighed heavily in the air. Everyone found the situation eerily suspenseful and was curious as to what secrets the ocean could have uncovered. Well, what do you think this mystery belongs to? Bizarre sea creature. It was just another sunny day by the shore when an astonishing enigma washed up on the beach. This colossal mystery left even the experts scratching their heads. A massive creature, something like you've never seen before, stranded in the sands. It resembled a dolphin, but it was no ordinary encounter. However, the real mystery behind this creature has not yet been revealed. Well, what do you think it could be? A sea giant? A relic from ancient times? An alien from the depths? Giant squid. What could this colossal creature be? Brimming with intrigue, they decided to get up close and personal. As they dove into the depths, their hearts pounded with a mix of excitement and trepidation. What they witnessed left them in awe and disbelief. Before their very eyes, a giant squid was moving with an otherworldly grace. It was an exquisite marvel that grabbed their senses and left them breathless in the presence of this mystery underwater creature. Massive marlin. Imagine encountering a colossal 1,400-pound marine giant with its majestic sword-like bill hanging off the side of your boat. A true once-in-a-lifetime spectacle. This extraordinary event unfolded in November 2018, when a mammoth marlin fish was reeled off the coast of Queensland, Australia. It marked the largest catch of its kind in over 3 decades.
130-pound line, which is 60-kilo line.
The angler responsible for this remarkable feat wielded the most massive fishing gear and engaged in a gripping 2-hour battle with the magnificent creature.
And it's the biggest gear you can fish with.
Now, the scientific community eagerly awaits the 15-year-old black marlin for in-depth research. A truly remarkable tale of the deep sea. Mysterious sea entity. Back in 2018, in southern Sulawesi, Indonesia, locals were completely appalled by spotting a deceased and mysterious sea creature lying near the shore. Within hours, the presence of the eerie creature sparked the rumors, making all the locals witness this entity. But then, the story took a bizarre turn. Whispers and gasps filled the room as some started to assert that this deceased creature wasn't just any marine creature. They thought it was a true, real mermaid. The information sparked an enormous sensation among individuals who had seen the puzzling discovery on their coastlines, igniting discussions and inspiring wild fantasies. Strange beach discovery. In Koh Lanta Beach, A collective gasp ran through the crowd. An unusual sight had washed up among the stunning surroundings of golden sands and sparkling waters. A bizarre, jelly-like sea creature. It was so alien in appearance that onlookers couldn't help but speculate wildly. Was it a sea monster lurking beneath the waves? Or a creature from a different dimension, perhaps? The unexpected guest, within an instant, had transformed the tranquil beach into a dramatic scene of mystery and wonder, leaving everyone with more questions than answers. Eerie beach creature. Imagine you're out for a serene beach stroll when your world flips upside down.
What the is this?
A beach visitor had such an experience. What she found buried in the sands was beyond her wildest expectations. An eerie creature that rendered her speechless.
It stumped a lot of people. I had no idea. I have never came across something like this.
South Carolina's Natural Resources team thought it resembled a raccoon in size, but others saw it as a mysterious, eyeless creature. The internet erupted as the video circulated, sparking intense debates and wild assumptions about the enigmatic intruder. After witnessing this, strolling the beach alone will never be the same again. Sperm whale rescued. In 2022, an awe-inspiring spectacle unfolded along the shores of East China when a massive 20-meter sperm whale was seen stranded in the shallow waters. Rescuers attempted to utilize a fishing boat to tow the stranded whale out to sea, but faced challenges due to its massive size and the receding tide. With the diminishing tide, the whale's condition grew critical, pushing it dangerously close to dehydration. However, rescuers managed to keep the distressed mammal alive by dousing it with cool water and dug puddles to maintain the moisture of its skin. At last, the tide began to swell around the whale, and the rescuers swiftly transported the massive creature to deeper waters. Although it was a 7-hour struggle, the sperm whale was happy to go back to its wet habitat. Humpback whales rescue. In the vast expanse off the Argentine coast, another enormous humpback whale was found stranded upon the unforgiving sands, facing a dire and unforeseen calamity. After being notified by authorities, a courageous group of around 30 individuals rose to the occasion, embarking on a monumental 28-hour odyssey. They worked together to pull off an incredible feat. The humpbacks returned to the sea's forgiving embrace. As they patiently guided the enormous humpback whale back to the ocean's warm embrace, their unflinching teamwork and perseverance served as a light of hope. Australian beaches calamity. Imagine a day where the gentle calm of waves and laughter fills the air at Shaney's Beach Caravan Park. Beachgoers' gazes turned seaward when about 330 feet out, a pod of long-finned pilot whales transformed from a distant curiosity into an ominous presence. And within a few hours, this extraordinary scene turned into a total nightmare. But when heroes grappling with their own dread rose from the crowd, determined to save these majestic beings, but just like in a frightening story, nature's plan turned cruelly. Despite the heroic endeavors to rescue the whales, which had been skillfully guided away from the beach, inexplicably returned to shore.
Try and work on the smaller ones first, see if we can get them out. They're going to come back in. It's just the nature of it, unfortunately.
Defying all attempts to save them. Before we move any further, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you can keep watching our amazing content. Deceased whale. From mesmerizing views to frightening encounters, near the shore, any surprise could be waiting for you. Back in 2018, a group of beachgoers stumbled upon a colossal enigma on Indonesia's Caputo Island beach. It loomed like a megalodon of legends, and they wondered, had the sea unleashed a monster? The anticipation mounted, but as they ventured closer, their mysteries unraveled. It was no sea monster, but a gigantic deceased whale, bearing a surreal appearance. Their awe turned to sorrow as they discovered the whale's belly brimming with plastic, a stark illustration of the perils of our modern world, and a potential reason behind the majestic creature's demise. Humpback whale rescued. On the shores of Rio de Janeiro, an unexpected spectacle unfolded. An innocent baby humpback whale was spotted lying on the sands, whose sounds were echoing like a desperate plea. Well, what followed was nothing short of heroic. Over 30 brave souls, inspired by courage, chose to rescue this majestic creature instead of fleeing away. With remarkable teamwork, they guided the baby whale back to the sea, igniting a triumphant euphoria in the crowd as it rejoined the ocean's embrace. Giant stingray rescue. In Brazil, a beach drama unfolded when in 2016, a massive stingray found itself stranded on the harsh dunes. Out of compassion, strangers setting aside their fear of the stingray's tough skin rushed to help it. Despite the challenge, persistence paid off. But as soon as hope returned, something extraordinary occurred. 15 minutes later, a massive stingray leapt from the waves, manifesting sheer delight. Bystanders marveled, questioning if it was the same creature. This stingray's display of grace and wonder left them in awe and contentment. Stranded dolphin. 7 years back, on a picturesque day at Hula Beach, Thailand, the seaside tranquility was abruptly transformed. Passers-by discovered a stranded adult bottlenose dolphin. 2 meters in length, separated from its pod and left disoriented by torrential rains. Incredibly, one of the beachgoers sprang into action, striving to lift the hefty 250-kilogram creature back into the ocean. Yet, his Herculean efforts weren't enough. Therefore, strangers pitched in, and together they helped the dolphin get back into the sea. After a struggle, the dolphin got better and swam through the waves to find its family. Weird, wiggling creature. Let's meet another bizarre creature that washed up on Sydney's beach. The year was 2022, and in a moment reminiscent of science fiction, a collective gasp swept through the beachgoers as their gaze was drawn to a mysterious, wiggling creature. It was as if something right out of Stranger Things had materialized before their eyes. People couldn't help but share their wild speculations. Could it be from a different world? Or is it an undiscovered extraterrestrial being? Whoa, an extraordinary real-life thriller, leaving all present with one burning question. What kind of creature had emerged from the depths to baffle them all? Hammerhead shark rescued. Just imagine a sunny day at the beach, but suddenly gasps of amazement filled the shore. What do you all think had caught their eye? A massive hammerhead shark. But this shark had a peculiar problem. A hook was lodged between its formidable teeth, causing the creature great distress. Beachgoers, proving that heroes come in all forms, stepped in. The struggle was real, but their determination was unmatched. After a heart-pounding battle, success! The hook was finally freed. Eventually, their beach day turned into an unforgettable tale of compassion and unity.
Look at his mouth. It's gonna bite them.
Giant blue whale. Amid the carefree beachgoers chilling the warm, sunny day, a collective gasp erupted. Their shocked gazes fixated on a colossal, monstrous figure that had washed ashore. It was no less than an enormous blue whale. Earth's true giant. There, the ominous silence was only interrupted by the cries of seagulls overhead, as if they too sensed a looming calamity. Fear gripped the onlookers, and as local authorities rushed in, a chilling uncertainty hung in the air. What had brought this leviathan to their shores? Massive whale stranded. Back on June 20th, 2010, in the quaint town of Vejle, Denmark, a massive 15-meter-long fin whale showed up in the harbor, and the whole town went into superhero mode. For 5 days, it was a non-stop rescue mission, as experts and townsfolk joined forces to get this majestic sea creature back to safety. They were like a real-life Avengers team, but with life vests. They gave it their all, but, well, let's say nature had its say. The outcome wasn't what everyone had hoped for. Still, Vejle's heroic rescue attempt was one for the books, and it's a story that'll stick with them, reminding them of that unforgettable summer day. Tiger sharks rescue. Back in 2014, in Australia, a heartwarming story emerged that redefined the term, catch a tiger by the tail. It starred 3 local heroes who, in a remarkable act of compassion, came to the rescue of a 9-foot tiger shark. The catch? Well, no. This magnificent creature had been accidentally hooked off the pristine beaches of Coral Bay. But despite being notorious for its fearsome behavior, a group of beachgoers decided to lend a helping hand to their unexpected visitor, providing it another chance to explore the blue depths. Pregnant shark rescued. A beachgoer who was paddleboarding off the shore of Cronulla, Sydney, had an incredible rescue mission. While he was sailing the calm seas, he heard a peculiar noise coming from a rock pool. In an instant, his curiosity turned into amazement when he saw a Port Jackson shark trapped helplessly in the rock bed. At first, he felt nothing except utter horror, but then his inner hero kicked in. He grabbed the shark and dropped it back into the water a short distance away with sheer willpower. The whole beach was in wonder as this routine beach outing turned into a thrilling, true-life underwater experience where kindness overcame fear. Megamouth shark. A rare prehistoric megamouth shark with its distinctive bulbous head and 50 rows of tiny teeth made waves online when it washed up near a Philippine coastal village. Local fisherfolk stumbled upon the 15-foot-long creature in the shallow waters, leaving them amazed. Marine biologists, equally fascinated, decided to study and preserve the specimen for museum display. This was a unique opportunity to explore a megamouth shark, a species typically found at depths of 400 to 500 meters below the ocean surface. The discovery generated excitement and offered a chance to learn more about this mysterious deep-sea inhabitant. Albino creature. Off the Indonesian coast, a group of fishermen had an incredible encounter. In 2020, amid their journey through Maluku province, they hauled in an adult shark caught in their nets. But unfortunately, it had already met its end. But their expedition took a really bizarre turn when they all stumbled upon a rare albino baby inside the shark's body.
In the trap was a big shark, and inside were her young.
What made this tiny wonder even more astonishing was its milk-like hue and a single eye smack in the middle of its head.
So we had cut her up and found that inside was a shark with one eye. We'd never seen anything like that before.
The fishermen were left in utter disbelief, a surreal moment that they had never, ever heard of before. Shark head. Now, have a look at another serene beach moment. A beachgoer was busy strolling along the sand when he stumbled upon a shark head. The ocean predator with the missing body was found partially buried under the shallow waters. A lot of questions are raised by this scene. How did this eerie marine artifact end up on this peaceful shore? Had this small shark been eaten by some other giant predator, or the negligence of a fisherman? What are your thoughts on it? Seal pups rescued. A seemingly perfect day on the South African shore took a heart-stopping turn when beachgoers bore witness to an extraordinary sight. Amidst the calmness, they stumbled upon 2 seal pups tangled in a menacing fishing net. Gasps of disbelief filled the air. The beachgoers remarkably then united to orchestrate a daring rescue. With unwavering care, they eventually freed the frightened pups, releasing them back to the boundless ocean. Octopus. Strolling along the shoreline during low tide, a curious beachgoer stumbled upon a peculiar cone washed ashore.
Got a nice little caution thing here.
He looked inside with fear as his heart raced.
Who might be living in there?
What he found left him surprised. An octopus! A creature of wonder and mystery, its tentacles coiled like secrets waiting to be unraveled.
Isn't that amazing?
Yet its sudden eerie movement sent a chill down the beachgoer's spine. Making a hasty retreat to the welcoming embrace of the sea. Black, mysterious mass. On a stunning day in Phang Nga, southern Thailand, beachgoers went into mysterious shock when they witnessed a strange mass of black creatures swimming in a rock pool. Just like visitors from another world, one of the astonished onlookers decided to share the footage to get some clues about the unknown creatures. Some marine specialists suggested they might be springtails, but nobody is still sure about the exact kind of that species. Bees swarm. On a beach where beachgoers appear to be afraid of lethal marine monsters, these bees stepped forward and defied all assumptions.
This is insanity.
In 2020, Cape May's beach faced a nightmarish ordeal as a massive swarm of bees darkened their skies.
It's like you thought the locusts were coming, except they were bees.
Causing panic and chaos on the tranquil beach.
Oh my god, Craig, this is freaky.
Locals speculated the bees were following a queen. The horror peaked when thousands of bees descended onto a colorful towel within seconds, frightening beachgoers. Amidst the chaos, a local beekeeper emerged as a savior.
Never seen or heard of it on the beach.
Successfully removing the queen and her swarm from the cloth. Massive storm. 5 years back in Italy, a relaxing day at the beach took a horrific turn. When out of the blue, a massive storm swept in, turning the serene scene into pandemonium. Umbrellas went airborne, and the once blue skies in an instant turned dark and furious. Beachgoers scrambled for safety as the tempest raged, transforming the tranquil shore into a background of wind and waves. Luckily, none of them got even a scratch as they quickly managed to escape from the stormy scene. Crimson Tide. From the depths of the sea, a phenomenon unfolded, sending shivers down the spines of onlookers. A tidal wave of red crabs, like a living carpet, invaded a California beach. An eerie sight, yet one that might hold secrets to deciphering the ever-shifting weather patterns. Scientists in awe of this spectacle speculate that the presence of these crimson crustaceans may offer vital insights into the enigmatic dance of climate change. Upon pondering deep into the sea's depths, this mysterious crimson tide is proof that the world's oceans hold secrets yet to be unveiled. Sharks' shocking entrance. When in Florida's packed beach, visitors were busy having fun, but then something unexpected happened. Right in the midst of the crowd, a massive shark made its grand entrance, swimming perilously close to the terrified beachgoers. With their hearts racing, everyone's eyes were locked onto the unwelcome visitor. Some started to run for their lives, while others decided to confront the uninvited guest. But the ferocious predator was not in the mood to taste the Homo sapien meat that day, so without harming anyone, he decided to swim back into the ocean depths. Sea lion encounter. Back in 2021, at San Diego Beach, a beachgoer's ordinary outing transformed into an extraordinary experience. While taking in the coastal beauty, a surprise guest arrived, a curious sea lion. With wide eyes and an inquisitive attitude, the sea lion approached. As the beachgoer marveled at the unexpected visitor, laughter and smiles filled the air. They watched in awe as the sea lion waddled closer, bridging the gap between the human world and the untamed sea. Whoa! It was a magical encounter that turned an ordinary day into a story to be shared. A moment where nature's marvels played out on the sun-kissed sands. Massive shark washed off. Earlier this year, a perfect beach day in Alabama took an unexpected turn when a massive 10-foot-long shark washed ashore. Although it's common for beach visitors to rescue the stranded mammals, they were unable to do so as the shark was found lifeless. Amazement tinged with curiosity swept over them. Water pollution or some predatory attack? The reasons for the loss of this precious marine life were unclear. Moments later, coastal resources arrived with practiced precision. They gently pulled the enormous creature to conduct vital tests to reach the actual cause of its demise. Horned sea monster. A nature enthusiast in Spain, during her daily beachside walk, noticed something peculiar half buried in the shallows. 13 feet long, with horns that jutted ominously from its massive head, was laying the lifeless form of an unknown sea monster, leaving everyone scratching their heads. Even a perplexed marine official remarked, "We've certainly never seen anything like this around here before." Cannibal fish. On a California beach, an extraordinary fish appeared, leaving visitors utterly astonished. This medium-sized fish boasted a slender body, razor-sharp teeth, and striking long blue dorsal fins. It was no ordinary fish, but a lancetfish, a creature typically found lurking in the abyssal depths, some 6,000 feet below the ocean surface. As the beachgoers laid eyes on this bizarre intruder, they dubbed it the creepiest fish they'd ever encountered, while others swore it looked like something straight out of an alien encounter. Well, you never know what you may find coming out of the ocean. Fish beaching themselves. Beside a peaceful shore where the horizon met the endless sea, a bizarre sight played out. Fish, usually at home beneath the waves, were seen inexplicably beaching themselves. They flapped and struggled on the sand, as if compelled by an unseen force, their silver scales glistening in the sunlight. Bystanders were perplexed as their interest blended with a hint of uneasiness. It was a sight that defied description, a panorama of nature's marvels unfolding right in front of their eyes. Within hours, the beach became an unfortunate place for the tiny creatures, as their beaching invited the predatory birds upon them. Bear caught swimming. Imagine a sunny day on a Florida beach where families laughed and kids built sandcastles. But suddenly, the laughter turned to gasps. A bear, of all things, swam ashore. It was like a real-life storybook surprise. As the bear sloshed towards the sand, everyone stood still, eyes wide.
Wow. I guess he's on vacation too.
The beach had become a theater, and the bear, the unexpected star. Hearts raced with a mix of fear and fascination. It was a spectacle in which the wild and ordinary clashed, leaving everyone speechless. A day at the beach had transformed into a life-changing experience with nature's stunning drama. Crocodile surprising entry. In the breathtaking coastal beauty of Palancar Beach, Cozumel, located in the southern Mexican state, a group of wide-eyed tourists stumbled upon a scene that defied expectations. As the golden sands met the azure sea, the beach's peaceful ambiance completely transformed in an instant. These tourists captured a chilling encounter when a massive crocodile was seen casually strolling along the shoreline, as if it owned the world. Eventually, the crocodile vanished into the sea depths, leaving the beachgoers awestruck and spellbound. Swimming deer. A shark, a stingray, or some other visitor from the depths? Well, none of these ocean creatures, as this time, a totally different animal decided to join the beachgoers. This was filmed back in July 2021 at Bunsen Lake in Canada, when a deer found itself swimming towards the shore. But here's the kicker, something that will leave you on the edge of your seat. The deer, instead of heading back to the woods, decided to take a stroll right on the beach, sending those delightful beachgoers into a sudden frenzy. What an unexpected twist in this wild tale! It's time for today's open discussion. Back in 2009, a father and a son sea trip took a sudden, bizarre turn. They once embarked on a water expedition where their extraordinary discovery etched an unforgettable tale.
Look at that. What is that?
On the seashore, they found a massive whale, its colossal tail bearing the telltale marks of a fierce predator's bite. The question loomed, could the legendary Megalodon have been the culprit? The beach buzzed with open discussion when someone ventured, "I've heard tales of Megalodon's return." Others debated the possibilities, considering known predators and the historical records of this monstrous shark. So, dear audience, what do you all think? Is it a relic from the past, the Megalodon, or a modern-day behemoth? The shoreline had become a theater for a captivating mystery, and the world was prepared to delve into the ancient legends and enigmas concealed beneath the depths. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.